There are some 360 games over here too. I don't know if you guys saw them. Like some of the ones that are backwards compatible on Xbox One. We moved them over here. So
Can you play Xbox games on Xbox 360?
the original is some of them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there are some, but you do have to be online with the 360. It has to download a patch for them.
Didn't know that.
Now I want to eat at Sortino's. There's a few of the original Xbox games up here too, because those work on Xbox One.
They work on Xbox One?
Some of them do, yeah, I know.
Really?
And
I knew they worked on 360. Huh.
yeah, those are the only ones so far that we have. There's a few more than what we actually have that work, but yeah, they've started making some of those backwards compatible. They look quite good on the Xbox One as well. It's kind of cool.
Live? No. I switched over to 2K. Like on 12, maybe? 11?
It actually did used to be a bad game.
And live used to be good.
Yeah, I used to get my live.
It was funny, like it went away for a few years and then they tried to bring it back and it just hasn't been the same. You know what they need to make again is NBA Jam.
I did not like that.
I love NBA Jam.
I have,
I think it would sell better than Live, and EA owns NBA Jam as well as NBA Live, so they could do it if they wanted to. Yeah, I know.
It's arcade
It's
style.
just dumb
It's
fun. Yeah, to me, I like it. Somebody made a game that was called NBA Playgrounds, but it's download only, and it's a lot like NBA Jam, but it's not as good. I did buy it because I'm a sucker for those types of games.
I do like. I don't know if it's on Xbox or anything, but those backyard baseball games.
Those were cool.
Do
Yeah,
they have those on like Xbox? And
they
stuff?
haven't made those in a few years either.
They should make that again. That would be fun.
That would be awesome. Those were fun.
Even make the Tony Hawk games.
You know what? You know what's weird? I've been talking about this for a while. Sports gaming kind of sucks right now.
I mean, it's
If you
insane.
think
There's
about
nothing
it.
you can really do.
There's no college football anymore. They haven't made a boxing game in years. None of those backyard sports games. There used to be multiple wrestling games. Now you get just 2K is pretty good, but that's it.
I mean, they're getting a new Madden out, that Hall of Fame one.
Yeah.
I think that's going to sell well. 'Cause that's
Madden's always one of the biggest games of the year. It'll sell well.
New 2K, that's going to sell
I
like
miss-
crazy.
I miss NFL 2K back in the day too. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, the ESPN one.
You know what? I liked them both. I think they were better when they had competition. Like when they were going against each other, they always had cool ideas, and then the next year they would just both rip each other off and have, all the cool ideas from the
Yeah.
They got better every year. I miss the college sports games though, a lot.
They were good. I used to play them a lot.
Dude, this is the game. This is the game right here. It's now Blizzard Bench. As I just broke back out the 64 not too long ago.
You know what's funny is the 64s. I cannot keep those in stock. That is by far the most popular of the retro systems.
Oh yeah.
Song
James
request
Bond
for
game.
Pineal Word X. I just uploaded this.
Oh,
That's too much work. I don't even remember if those had seasons on them. Or were they just a bunch of exhibition games?
they had seasons. Some of them were just like,
Exhibition.
yeah, just like arcade style, pretty much.
Good save.
Kobe Bryant and NBA courtside. What is that?
That's kind of like what I was talking about. There used to be all kinds of sports games. There used to be like multiple basketball games, multiple baseball games, multiple wrestling
It
games.
was like the biggest athlete and everything.
Yeah, I mean, there used to be like 5 or 6 football games, or
I remember that somewhat.
it was kind of cool. Even though most of them sucked.
Yeah, but it was like if you were the big athlete at that time, you usually had your own game.
Right. Yeah.
What?
That's retro for
Baseball.
That's a good
That was a fun
Oh
one.
my god. Ed for days for $3.
Yeah, that one keeps going up in price.
Man, I rented that one time, and like I don't think my parents knew.
Oh, how bad it was?
Yeah. And that was like, that was right there, Bad Fur Day. You like, it's like a squirrel dude, and he like gets really really drunk, and then like the entire game is like, him trying to like.
He's got a girlfriend that he's calling up all the time, and
Yeah.
he's going through this world, and like you fight like a giant piece of shit. Dude.
Yeah, that's
like,
right.
Like it's got a lot of adult humor. It's pretty fun. They actually remade it on Xbox 3.
I got that.
The original Xbox.
On the
It was
really?
the original Xbox.
Yeah.
And then it works on 360 and Xbox One. So.
There was the rare replay.
Yeah. Yeah.
I got that. I got that just for that game.
Oh yeah, it's on there too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was.
Rare replay is pretty fun. I like most of the games that Rare made. I like the Battletoads arcade game they got on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, they need to make Blitz. That's another one.
They remade Blitz.
Yeah, it was on 360.
It was weird though. It was like when.
Are you talking about Blitz, the League one?
Yeah, the League. Wasn't I supposed to do the same thing?
Kind of.
You had like an agent and everything.
Yeah, I think it had Lawrence Taylor or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was okay. I mean, I like the old arcade NFL Blitz. They actually did remake it. It's probably like 6-7 years ago, but they took out the NFL made them take out the late hits in it. Which was really bizarre because that was always the fun thing. After you knock somebody down,
you could hit them again.
Keep hitting them. You couldn't hit them anymore afterwards.
It's weird.
It was weird.
$1,000 extra to blow.
I wish you had.
Get like all the ones I've been wanting to get.
I wish you had $1,000 extra to blow too. Are in the mall? No, we're not in the mall. If you hear me talking, I'm streaming online right now, so don't think I'm crazy if I talk to this. No, this is just a little store called C&C Games. We're like, there's a restaurant next to us and like a cable store. There's a wrestling game coming out in August. I don't know if you've ever heard of this one, but Fire Pro Wrestling. Have you ever heard of Fire Pro before?
No.
There's one coming out. Shoot, it's only on. My bad. It's on PS4. It's not on Xbox One. I forgot it's only on PS4. It's actually pretty cool. It's little hand-drawn guys though, but you can create like all your own guys. It's actually pretty popular wrestling. It's very popular in Japan, but it's actually coming out in America, but only on PS4. Maybe it'll come out on Xbox One as well.
It usually does.
It usually does.
Like a few months, a year or two down the line.
But the cool thing about it, you can create your own guys and you make them look just like the real guys, and you can have like all these different type of matches. You're in Australia. I have relatives in Australia. I'm not from Australia, obviously, though. I kind of want to go to Australia, but then I see all the critters and all the crazy thing you guys find in your house, and no thanks. I'm not all about the spiders and the snakes and.
Yeah, you could walk outside and step on them.
My uncles and my cousins are always taking pictures of the shit that gets in their house in Australia. They got constant giant spiders and snakes and scorpions, and then there's kangaroos jumping through their yards. Kangaroos that look like Debo from Friday. There was one that was all ripped. Oh. Did you guys ever see the video of the guy or a kangaroo took his dog and had his dog? And I guess they kill the dogs a lot. And it was a pretty big kangaroo, and the guy walked up and just punched the kangaroo in the face. Yeah, to save his dog. Those things, man, the kangaroos can tear you up. Nobody's talking. You guys gotta talk to me. And I don't do song requests. Sorry.
I mean, yeah, not as good as
I guess Friday's not a good day to stream. Not a lot of people in here talking.
It's easy. Actually, it's not that easy. It's like it's very easy for a long draw.
I mean, I like it, but I like Five better. That's all I'm saying.
Bro, that's like the first one you could lift weights, cut, get your hair cut.
You all set?
Yeah, I'm going back to it. I had it for 360. Now I have it for one, but I split time between here and Fremont, so my 360's up is here and my one's back at Fremont. So, I mean, if I don't have anything else to do, can just mess around on GTA.
I'll give you a discount on this one because this is my last one and the box is kind of beat up. So I thought.
Oh shoot! I have my.
Basically, sold it as a user for you.
I have my spot on card.
Okay.
Card.
You can use your email if you don't want to grab the card.
Okay. I don't remember what email. I do remember now.
You can just type in the email if you don't want to go get it. Yeah, my last one on this one. Gonna get the new Red Dead when it comes out?
I haven't beat the first one yet. I need to put time into that one. I don't know. I'm so far behind on everything. I haven't. I just started Fallout not too long ago, or Fallout 4. I got it a while ago, but I just started it not too long ago.
What's the kick in? 16.25 in total.
All right. $10 off and use this. 30%.
$3.75. Do you want a bag?
No, that's all right. I'll just put it in there. Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, Mr. Fusion. Yep. Shenmue 1 and 2. I'll be honest. I am a Sega fan, but Shenmue was never my favorite game. It was okay. It was just okay. Are you gonna pick it up? Let me look up some news, something I can talk about. Give me 1 second. I'm going to. You pre-ordered it? That's cool. Just not my thing, man. I appreciate it. I mean, I used to play it back in the day. It just, I don't know. It just wasn't for me. I understand how big it is with fans, though. Let's see what kind of news we got for video games today. Hey, there's not much in the news. Let me do the desktop site. I don't think it's turned that, Mr. Fusion. The sad thing is the game looks awesome. And I knew Ellie was gay, and I don't have a problem with that. I just felt they went out of their way to like on that. I don't know, the whole thing, the whole preview they showed at E3, it just felt forced. I don't think it's. I don't have a problem with it. I just don't think. I think they would have been better off to just not promote it that way. You're a nerve, Delv. What up? Are you working? Has anybody seen Ant-Man yet? The new Ant-Man? I'm debating going to see it. I want to know if it's good. Hey, Delv, have you listened to my podcast at all lately? Haven't seen it. Nobody's seen it. Driving back from visiting other streamers. What streamer did you visit? Who'd you visit? You could listen to my podcast while you're driving. However, I'm going to warn you, if you listen to the latest one, it's kind of sad. So, but you know the story already. So are you texting and driving right now, or is Adam driving and you're texting? Or you're just not responding to me because you're driving? Nobody's talking. You guys are a bunch of lurkers today. Not in a good service area? All right. Oh, Delv, here's some news for you. All 151 original Pokemon. You're too drunk. Nice. All 151 original Pokemon are getting their own little plushie dolls. All 151. Are you going to buy them all, Delv? They look pretty cute, too. Yep, Delv's already here, and she's drunk. So obviously her mouth is like apples. That's what she always says when she's drunk. I'm sitting down right now because I have been freaking busy today. What's up, Mr. Baltimore? I've been super busy today, and I worked all day. Derek had the day off, and I swear to God, Derek is the luckiest bastard in the world because every time I work all day, I get like super busy. And he picks like the perfect days to get off. Yeah, Troy, I know. I'm getting better, Adam. I'm getting better, though. I am getting better. You're far surpassed apple mouth, so you're just shit-faced now. No longer does your mouth taste like apples. You're just shit-faced. And you're still alive? You did 12 shots of Fireball? What the... It's... Delv, it's 6 o'clock. It's 6:42. 6:42 and you're that drunk? What the hell were you doing? No shit, Mr. Baltimore. Jesus, Delv. Adam, I do suck at Mario Tennis, by the way, and it's driving me nuts. I'm not judging you. I'm just like, holy shit. No classic NES is left. Hopefully I'll get some more next week. I wish they would I wish I would get more SNESs. The SNES classics are better anyway because you get 2 controllers and they're just as easy to hack, and you can put all the NES games on them. So you get the best of both worlds. What's up, Jungle Man? You know what? Maybe I should start doing that. I should play on simple mode. I swear, I think the power guys have a huge advantage. Or the defensive guys. Yeah, they both have save states, Dolomite. Am I supporting the World Cup? No. Who am I? No, nobody. I'm not into soccer, man. I'm sorry. Or football, if you're overseas. I honestly, man, I appreciate it. I don't like soccer. Have I ever? Yes, I've seen the Genie movie with Sinbad or whatever. I think is that the one that's like it didn't exist or something. Bob Robert. Who's Bob? Come on, man. Who is this? That's the one that doesn't really exist. The Sinbad Genie movie. It's like one of those. Are you Dan? Are you bringing me down the rabbit hole? You just use Luigi. Bowser Jr. Pretty. Waluigi. Yeah, Waluigi gives me trouble. You know who I like being the most, though? I like being Boo. That's usually who I do the best with. I like curving how Boo can curve it. Bob Robert. Mr. Baltimore, I always joke about soccer. Like the reason they get so excited when they score, it's like somebody who hasn't had sex in a long time. And when they finally get it, it's like the greatest thing ever. Like, that's why they go nuts when they finally score in soccer. Goal! Same with, you know what, I'm not big into hockey either. I know a lot of people like hockey. There's just not enough scoring in it. Those guys are fantastic athletes. I mean, I can appreciate how good of athletes they are. Just doesn't excite me. The sport's boring to me. Yeah, Adam, I love doing the slice with Boo. Big Trouble in Little China, the greatest movie of all time. Everybody's got their own greatest movies of all time. What's Baker Mayfield going to do? If I have my way, he's going to ride the bench all year. I hope he rides the bench all year because that means the Browns are doing good and Tyrod Taylor's doing good. So I hope Baker Mayfield doesn't play. Yes, I remember Ed McMahon. This is? Are you John? It's got to be somebody from John's Arcade Forum trolling me. Yes, I'm old. I remember that. Bob Robert. Nice. Somebody's trolling me. At least they're being funny. I also remember when VR came out like 30 years ago, and it was supposed to be the next big thing 30 years ago. I was talking about a VR game earlier that I played when I was in college and I thought was awesome. It was called Dactyl's Nightmare. And then I looked up when it came out, and it was 1992, which is 27 years ago. I played a VR game 27 years ago, and VR is still not the next big thing like everybody predicted. Whoever that is, too, is kind of older. So. Well, somebody delivered giant checks. Maybe it wasn't Ed McMahon, but Shazam. Actually, you can find him as Shazam because he did it as a troll job. How are the VR? Not good. VR doesn't sell all that great. You're doing that. That truly does sound like something Dan would say too. Like, I've went down that rabbit hole of stuff that you thought was real, and I know the Shazam thing. I remember that too. I don't know why it's not real though. What is that called, by the way? I know Bob Robert. What is that called? That phenomenon? I can't remember the name of it. But I know we went down that rabbit hole in John's arcade one day, in his forum. It's pretty funny. Guys, check out the Mandela effect. That's what it is, the Mandela effect. That's right. If you want to get into some serious rabbit hole shit, Google the Mandela effect. That'll have you like questioning, God, I remember that. What the fuck? And it never existed. Is your still yeah, John says it's canceled every week, but it's really not. So John's not the boss. Michelle's the boss. So Michelle is the one putting them on anyway. So John can cancel it all he wants, but until Michelle cancels it, it's not really canceled. Because Michelle wears the pants on VGO. In the JFK car during the assassination. 4. Because there was the driver, there was his wife, him, and there was a guy in front of him that also got shot because the bullet went through and hit some other guy in the hand, if I remember right. I probably don't remember right, but that's what I'm going to go with. What's up, G3? Am I right, Bob Robert? It's 6 people, really? There could be 6. I was just thinking logically. I know obviously his wife grabbed him. There was a guy in front of him that got shot, and the driver is what I had no idea. I was guessing. So. It used to be 4, now it's 6. Like well, see, people keep going back in time and changing everything. That's what it's about. Everyone remembers. I don't remember 4. I was just guessing. I was trying to picture it in my head. I think everybody remembers 4 because like I just went through it logically. I was thinking it out. I knew the one guy got shot in the hand that was in front of him. And then I'm thinking there's a driver. And then I know him, president, and then his wife for sure. Shooters in the sewers. Wow. Bob, did you ever watch the one show with... God, what is it? Trying to think of the name of the actor, where he goes back in time and tries to prevent that. It was kind of cool. It was like a. I think it was on Netflix or something where I can't remember the name of it now, but it was really interesting. But he ends up going back in time and preventing it, but then it made the world worse off in the future. Yeah, that's it. That's a good show. If you guys want to see something cool, you should watch that show. No, it wasn't Quantum Leap. It was 11/23/63. That's what it's called. That's a cool show. I really like that show. There's a closet or something in this diner, and whenever you walk into it, it takes you back to the same date, and it's like it's a couple years before that, or something before that. Is it a year or so before the assassination? I can't remember the exact, but it's really cool. And then you can always go back to the future, but every time you enter back there, it takes you back to the same date. So he keeps trying different ways to try to change it. It's kind of cool. So Bob Robert, who are you really? Hello. Not the ones that you fight with. For Nintendo. Oh, for Nintendo. Oh, you didn't want the Chinese nunchucks? No. Yeah, I got like 4 or 5. You need a couple? Okay, I'll give you some. All right. Yep. Bye. All right, Bob. Who are you, Bob? That name sounds suspect. It's definitely somebody in the arcade business. Let's check out Bob Roberts' page. Hold on. I'm going to check out Bob Roberts' page. Check out Mr. Bob Roberts' page. Channel doesn't have any videos and it has 4 subscribers. Oh, that doesn't help. It does not help me. All right, what should we talk about? I had somebody coming in. Like I said, I was super busy today. It was kind of crazy. I had shitloads of trade-ins, though. Here's something that's undeniable. Check out the Lord's Prayer and then tell yourself your mistaken time to wake up. If I die before I wake, pray the Lord my soul to take. Why are we going down the Mandela effect? No. It's, yeah, for 400. It's not worth 400. Red Dead, Dolomite. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Alright, I'm looking up Lord's Prayer Mandela effect. Okay. What's my favorite game of all time? Everybody took you out to eat. Oh. Yeah, you got to be careful buying that Chinese stuff, G3. My favorite game of all time, man, that's tough. There's so many. It's hard. Um, I don't know, man. That's a hard question, Philly. I can't narrow it down to one. It's black and red, Bob Robert. Black with a red stripe. Final answer. Don't tell me it's blue with a red stripe or some stupid bullshit like that. Favorite game? Holy shit. Obviously Pokemon for Delve. There's a couple I keep coming back to. Here's where it gets hard for me. It was probably Mario 64. But I might have to say Mario Odyssey is better, but for some reason Mario 64 I'm still gonna say that because at the time it was such a more revolutionary than Mario Odyssey is now. I think Mario Odyssey is a better game, but I still think my favorite game is Mario 64 because of my memories back then. It is time to close my store. Thanks, Delve. I'm going to look up the A-Team van right now, and it's going to be black and red. Screw this. I'm Googling it right now. I'm doing it right now. It's freaking black and red. It's got gray on it, too. It's black with a red stripe, and it's got gray. I didn't remember the gray. There's another picture. Well, here's the funny thing is there's some that don't have gray. There's one that doesn't have gray. God damn it. Stop with the Mandela effect stuff. It's crazy. I hate that stuff. Alright, I gotta lock up the store. I'm gonna keep streaming, but I gotta lock up the store. Question for you, Kev, or Delve. What's Pokemon Sun and Ultra Moon? It's a 3DS game. What about it? GoldenEye Philly. This is gonna sound like people will get mad when I say this. GoldenEye and Perfect Dark are overrated. Yeah, there's a regular version, and then there's Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. I have a PS2 for sale. I don't know, PS2s go for around 50 to 60 bucks. It's brown. If you're talking about Pikachu, Bob Robert, it's brown and yellow. Yellow with a little bit of brown right there. See, I was right. No Mandela effect on Pikachu. See, right there, yellow. Yellow with a little bit of brown down by the Nintendo sign. Well, you can't see the tip in the picture. It's cut off. Oh, Mr. Bob Roberts thinks he's so cool. Look at this Pikachu right here. Boom. No black. You're wrong, Mr. Bob Robert. Boom, big Pikachu. Wrong. What's up, Kev Bags? I gotta close up. I want you guys to see my dirty stuff. Alright, I'll keep answering questions. We're playing the Mandela effect with Bob Roberts. And actually, you know what? One more thing. I got a Pikachu out. I got a stuffed animal Pikachu out there. Let's go see what Pikachu has out there. Just for shits and giggles. Let's see if Mr. Bob Roberts is right. Oh, Mr. Bob Roberts. I think someone's trying to come in the store. Ba-bam. Oh, shoot. No tip. Oh, Mr. Bob Roberts is being quiet now. And look at this. I haven't found Pokemon Super Mystery Dungeon. And there's Pikachu right there. No black tip. The Mandela effect is busted. So here he is on. There he is again. Blue team. No black tip. Alright, I proved my point. Nana and a boo-boo. Stick your head in doo-doo. Mr. Bob Roberts. Yes, I went there. I can't wait for I think Wii U still has online. What's up, Michael? When is a mainline Pokemon? I've heard next year, Dolomite. I understand it, but you said it had a black tip and now it doesn't. I never remembered it with the black tip. I think it's cool, the Mandela effect. It's a cool thing to think about, but honestly, I'm pretty sure it's bullshit. I think it's just people misremembering shit. I'm good, Michael. How about you? I have a terrible memory, though, and I think most people have terrible memories, so I think most people are going to remember shit wrong. I don't think it's been changed. I don't think people like you asked me about the JFK thing. I didn't really remember. I was guessing, and I think most people just guess. They don't really. I don't think people actually remember all that much. I actually see a lot of times that people, even people that see things straight on, they don't actually, even things that happen like today, they won't remember correctly like a few hours from now. Everybody has a perceived, like how they perceive it might not be how it actually was. You're hanging on. Well, hang in there, Michael. You guys should, for those of you guys who don't know, I do a podcast on Video Game Outsiders. I miss seeing Delve drinking and doing karaoke earlier. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I saw that one. Sex in the City is Sex and the City. I do remember that as Sex in the City, but I also I think it's honestly, Bob. I think it's the same as like if you listen to music lyrics, nobody ever gets music lyrics right. So I think it's more along those lines. But back to my podcast, guys. Go download Video Game Outsiders app. It's a podcast app on either iOS on the iOS store or the Android Play Store. My podcast is free on there, but that's the only way you can hear my podcast. What's off the top of my head? I don't remember, Jungle Man. I'm sorry. I know I should know that, but we got pretty much Green Bean. We got pretty much the same prices as GameStop, but we're better. We sell even like all the old stuff, as you can see, but we have all the newest stuff too. Sometimes we even have better prices than them. It depends on the games. And sometimes, and honestly, sometimes when they have a sale on something, their sale might be better than ours. We have a different set of distributors, so sometimes our distributor throws stuff on price, which means we'll throw it on. I mean, they'll throw stuff on sale, which means we'll put it on sale. So our distributor is one of the biggest in the country too. So sometimes we have games on sale that they don't, and likewise, sometimes they have stuff on sale that we don't. But that really has to deal with, like, they may have over-ordered on a game and they're trying to move through some of them. So sometimes places have, even like, that happens everywhere. Sometimes somebody ordered way too many of something. We do that. We've over-ordered games, so we'll mark them down and then we'll have the best price on that game because we're trying to move through some of them. So honestly, it's always best to shop around. But generally, we have the same, I'd say for 90% of the stuff, we have the same sales they do. Those are my deposits. Have I played Absolver? No. What's up, Mr. Silence? What's up? I have not played Absolver. That's the free one this month, isn't it? Is that the free one? I downloaded it if it is. I just haven't played it yet. Mr. Science, probably 2020. I would love to see it next year, though, but it ain't going to happen. I would love that, though. From a business standpoint. I did download it. I will give it a try, Jungle Man. I would definitely give it a try. Yeah, as long as they don't purchase credit cards. That's right. I don't make any money on them, so sometimes when they use a credit card, I actually lose money on game systems. On new systems. A lot of people don't know that. Walmart doesn't make any money on them either. Nobody does. They're all sold at cost. And I talk about this on my podcast too, but sometimes, like, when they have a sale, no, I mean, I don't lose a cent. I mean, sometimes I make $1 or $2, but really they're sold at cost. Because if you think about it with, like, what it costs to get them shipped to you and stuff like that, by the time you get them, you're losing money already. But if you sell them and someone uses a credit card, the credit card company's taking a percent of that sale, and the percent of their sale is usually more than what the percent you were making on that system. But also, if a system's on sale, like say Microsoft puts it on sale, it's like $50 off. I actually lose that $50 when I sell it, but then like Microsoft will reimburse me like a month later for any of them that I sold while they were on sale. It kind of sucks. Is Bravo Team for PS? It is, but it's still got the weird thing where you kind of warp around you teleport from place to place. And they do that so you don't get sick. You get a lot of the games, if you just move, you get motion sickness. A lot of people can handle it better if they teleport. Last of Us is next year, as far as I'm aware. But it's like the early part of the year. It's still going to be like Christmas, like it's going to be winter time. Oh, my computer's being slow. Whenever I forget to close out Photoshop on my computer, it like just bogs down everything if I leave it open. No, I doubt it's done, as long as they keep making money. Maybe Naughty Dog won't do it. Maybe they'll have somebody else do it. I bet they'll have somebody else make the next Uncharted. Maybe Naughty Dog just doesn't want to do it anymore. You are all about the Mandela effect. All right. I gotta run. I gotta go home. I'm tired of being here. I've been here all day. I worked it all day. So I'm gonna go home. I will see you guys later. Drake is old and Sully even older. So what? It's still a good game. Who cares? He's a video game character. He can last forever. He'd never die. He's got his daughter, so they introduced his daughter in the last one, so his daughter will probably be in the next one. Or his daughter will grow up, and she'll be the next Uncharted character. All right, I'll see you, Mr. Silence. I might stream a little tomorrow night. I'll see, because I'm closing again. But I will see you guys later. Bye.